Well, this is Lily, and this is Aria, both Cavaliers and really cool little dogs.
So we got Lily 2 years ago, and we had her for 3 days. She had an accident. She got bit by a dog.
It was a pretty gory scene, actually, in the house. She was bleeding profusely all over the house, and she was screaming, and we tried to get her to the vets as fast as we possibly could.
She was crying, yelping the entire way. We got to the hospital. Right before we got there, she stopped, and we thought we lost her. So I brought in this little 4-pound puppy that I thought was gone and gave her to the emergency room in West Bridgewater. They did whatever they had to do. They came out, about
an hour later
and said she was
stable.
Serious condition, but stable.
Yeah.
They took an x-ray, and that's when we found out that her skull was fractured. The animal hospital recommended Dr. Kubi.
With the MRI, we found the large swelling outside of the skull, which consisted of both brain tissue and abnormal fluid accumulation. We took her to surgery and we decompressed the skull fracture, took out the pieces that were pushing into the skull. We debrided the brain, we flushed the abnormal fluid out. There wasn't anything really left to kind of put back together, so we basically just took out the abnormal pieces of skull and closed it back up.
An hour after the surgery, Dr. Kubi called us and said she's up and she's eating, and so we brought her home, and my son and his wife brought her for the next 10 days for hyperbaric chamber treatments to help her heal faster.
There she is.
She healed. She healed great.
She did.
And then Dr. Kubi stayed in touch with the doctor that saw her at the animal hospital and Dr. Botello at Bridgewater Vet. All 3 places just coordinated her care, and it was amazing.
As a general practitioner, I consider myself to be a partner with the pet owner. If the complexity of the patient's condition requires it, we will recommend a specialist, whether it's neurology or internal medicine or surgery, dermatology.
My job as a specialist is to get the animal on the right path to recovery. And I really try to be as accessible to referring veterinarians as I can.
Lily did remarkably well. We kept in contact with Dr. Kubi's office and worked together with her to make sure it was convenient for the owner to continue the full course of medications that she was on. She recovered remarkably well, and she is a completely normal, happy, healthy dog today.
We're just incredibly thankful to all the vets that saved her, basically, because when we brought her there, we really didn't think we had much of a chance of her, even if she did survive, her being the same dog that, or the dog that she's become. So we're just really grateful.